Hello children, we are going to meet again with our second part of lesson number 5 of your English reader book, Honeydew. Now I'm continuing with the lesson, The Summit Within. Now, till now we had been studying about, we have been trying to understand about how Mr. Major Ahluwalia felt when he climbed the mountain, when he climbed the Mount Everest, when he climbed the summit of Mount Everest, that is the physical work. Apart from that, there was a great change inside him, that is within him in his mind. Now, he has been explaining it in detail. Now, we'll continue with how he felt and what are the difficulties, what are the feelings he felt while climbing. Okay, so in this I'm going to explain that he experienced a lot of change. Now this change was, he called it as mystical change, means spiritual. Yeah, see, mystical means spiritual. He experienced a spiritual change inside him. Okay, now how did he feel? By the beauty which he experienced, which he saw there. When he climbed the summit, he felt aloofness, that means separate, remote from the rest of the world. He felt might, means great strength inside him. He felt ruggedness, means there was a mixed feeling inside him while climbing the most toughest and roughest road. And also he forgot, you can say, the difficulties which he encountered on the way. Encountered means which he met, which he went through on the way to climbing the summit. The peak draws me to it as Everest did. Means what drew him towards the peak? That means he developed a great strength inside him to climb the peak. Okay. Now, what was that peak? The Mount Everest. It is a challenge that is difficult to resist. Now, climbing the mountain was a great challenge for him, which he could not resist, which he could not stop himself from. Looking back, I find that I have not yet fully explained why I climbed Mount Everest. Now, while he is also telling that he is not satisfied or he was not able to explain properly why he climbed Mount Everest. Let's find out. It is like answering a question, why you breathe. Now, what is he saying? That climbing a Mount Everest was something like you telling somebody why you are breathing. Why you breathe? It is the same answer why he climbed the Mount Everest. Why do you help your neighbor? Now, if somebody asks you why you help your neighbor, you'll say, just like that, because he is my neighbor. Why do you want to be good? Why do you do good acts, good things to other? Why do you behave good? Because it is good. Because it gives happiness. The same manner, there is no final answer possible, isn't it? Similarly, when you don't have any answers to these questions, similarly, you will find the same answer if somebody asks you, why do you want to climb Mount Everest? There also you won't find any definite answer. There is no final answer. Okay? And then there is the fact that Everest is not just a physical climb. As I told you also, that Ahluwalia is saying that there is no fact, there is no reality, that Everest is not just a physical climbing. It needs lot of things, as I told you before. The man who has been to the mountain top becomes conscious in a special manner of his own smallness in this large universe. Means the man who has been to the top of the mountain, to the mountain top, he becomes conscious, he becomes aware that in a great special manner that he is a small person, a small living being who has climbed the Mount Everest, who has climbed in this large universe. This universe is so large that he will find that he is a very small person to achieve it. He is a small speck in the huge universe. Okay. Next is the physical conquest of a mountain is only one part of the achievement. There is more to it than that. Means the physically you are conquesting means you are experiencing victory of a mountain. That is the greatest achievement. Okay, it is only a part of the achievement. Means physical climbing is just a part of your victory. There is more to it than that. It is followed by a sense of fulfillment. Means when you achieve something which you wanted to do for a long time, you will experience a sense of fulfillment. There is the satisfaction of a deep urge to rise above one's surroundings. And at the same time, you will experience great satisfaction that you cannot explain. That means the satisfaction is so deep inside you that one cannot explain when you look at the surroundings. It is the eternal love for adventure in man. Means he says, Major Ahluwalia says, it is the eternal love to climb. It is an adventure for a man when he reaches the Everest, when he reaches the top. That is his ultimate love for adventure. The experience is not merely physical, it is emotional, it is spiritual. Remember, these three things are very important when you achieve something. You will not achieve, if you do just physical work, you will not achieve anything. The achievement is always combined with physical strength, emotional, as well as spiritual. Consider a typical climb towards the summit on the last heights. You are sharing a rope with another climb. Now see what Ahluwalia is saying. That the tip, that is the summit, is just in front of you. Okay, that is called as the last height. You are sharing a single rope. Rope means rassi. You are sharing a rope with another climber also. You firm in. You firm in means you make yourself firm. You will have to make yourself very strong. Understand? You have to make yourself very strong to achieve that climb. Now how? He cuts the steps in the hard ice. Now, it is so hard. The ice is so hard. You have to make steps. You have to cut the ice so that you can put your feet over there just like steps. Then he belays and you inch your way up. Now slowly and slowly you are moving forward along with your friend, along with your fellow climber. And he is also cutting the ice. Your hands are on the rope and it is the last heights. The climb is grim. Grim means very stern, without any mercy. There are so many difficulties. The peak is so sharp. You strain every nerve as you take every step. You strain every nerve means there are so many nerves in your body, isn't it, with which you are able to move forward. You have to utilize each and every nerve. You have to strain it. You have to work. You have to use each and every nerve as you take every step forward. Famous climbers have left records of the help given by others. Now, he is telling that there are many climbers who had climbed the Everest and they have been, while writing their experiences, they have been telling the others who are going to climb, who are going to do their mountaineering, who are going to follow the mountaineering after them. तब उन्होंने क्या किया? They all had recorded their climb. They had all recorded their help given by their fellow climbers. They have all recorded how they felt, how difficult it was. They had all recorded it. Else, they might have given up. Now, with those help, the people who followed them, they got lot of help and they were prepared for it also, isn't it? तैयारी उनकी हो जाती थी. Else, they might have given up. नहीं तो छोड़ दिया होता. अरे ये तो बहुत मुश्किल है, नहीं होगा. They must have lost themselves. Breathing is difficult. With no oxygen at the top, breathing becomes very difficult at the top. You curse yourself for having let yourself in for this. Means आप अपने आप के ऊपर गुस्सा करेंगे. क्यों गुस्सा करेंगे? Because you had let yourself. आपने अपने आप को, ये मैं कहाँ आ गया? Why I am here? Why did I climb the mountain? Because when you reach the top, it is one of the most toughest. It is very difficult. You will curse yourself. अपने आप के ऊपर एक violent language use करेंगे आप. You wonder why you ever undertook the ascent. Why did you climb? Ascent means climb. Why did you climb the mountain? You will curse yourself. There are moments when you feel like going back. You will also experience many moments you will feel, अरे छोड़ो ना, ये सब मेरे को क्यों मैंने चढ़ गया, चलो मैं वापस चल जाता, ये तकलीफ नहीं होता मुझसे. They want to go back. It would be sheer relief to go down, isn't it? Going back home, it is one of the best thing they can ever do. Instead of up. But almost at once you snap out of that mood. और उस समय लास्ट मोमेंट में जब आप रिग्रेट कर रहे हो कि मैं क्यों क्लाइंब कर रहा हूं, at that time there will be a last moment in your side, in your mind. No, मुझे जाना ही है किसी भी हालत में, छोड़ो कुछ नहीं होता, जो होगा देखा जाएगा. That means you snap out of that mood. You will say, okay, no problem, I'll go. There is something in you that does not let you give up. उस समय आपके अंदर एक ऐसी चीज हो जाएगी जिसको आप छोड़ना पसंद नहीं करोगे. You would not let go. You will not give up. Okay? I'm continuing. The struggle means you will not give up the struggle, and you go on and you will move forward. You will not stop. Your companion means your partner, what he will do. Your partner keeps up with you. Nobody is going to stop. You both are moving forward. Just another 50 feet. How many feet? कितना पैर आपको आगे बढ़ाना है? Only 50 feet, and you will be at the top of the mountain, which is the highest peak in this world. Or 100. हो सकता है आप उतनी बड़ी स्टेप नहीं ले पा रहे हैं, then it may be 100 also. You ask yourself, is there no end? आप लास्ट में आ गए, बाप रे ये कब खत्म होगा, मैं कैसे करूं, is there no end? You look at your companion and he looks at you. Both of them look at each other. You draw inspiration from each other. दोनों एक दूसरे को क्या कर रहे हैं? They are boosting themselves. Inspiration means boosting up, encouraging each other. Come on, चलो दोनों निकल चलते हैं. No problem. We can reach. They both of them draw inspiration from each other, and then without first being aware of it, you are at the summit. ना बिना आप एक दूसरे को हिम्मत दिलासा देते हुए they both of them, they just simply move forward, and they ultimately reach the summit. Looking round from the summit, you tell yourself that it was worthwhile. Now, after reaching the top, after reaching the summit, when you look around yourself, चारों तरफ जब आप देखेंगे तब आपको लगेगा, yes, what I have done is worthwhile. Worthwhile means very valuable. It is very valuable. Other silvery peaks appear through the clouds. Now when you look forward, जब आलूवालिया ने चारों तरफ जब उन्होंने देखा, what did he see? He saw silvery peaks. Now why did he call there were many other mountains were there. Okay, Mount Everest is the top, but there are other small mountains also. Now why did he call silvery? Because it was all covered with ice. All the mountains nearby he could see, they appeared silvery through the clouds. If you are lucky, the sun may be on them. Now, if you are very lucky, हो सकता है a small ray of sunshine can be seen, and the whole mountain peaks will look golden with sunshine, with sun rays. The surrounding peaks look like a jeweled necklace around the neck of your summit. It means this is the mountain, and around the mountains there are small mountains, small silvery peaks. Now where you are standing, it appears as if on the Mount Everest, on the top, on the summit, other small mountains would look like jewelry, just like a necklace, okay, which is around the neck of your summit. Your summit यानी Mount Everest. Below you see vast valleys sloping into the distance. Now around you there is a small mountains, and there are deep, steep valleys, just like a sloping up. Drawing बनाते तो कैसे बनाते हैं? ऐसे बनाते हैं ना mountain. So it will look like that only. It is an ennobling, enriching experience to just look down from the summit of a mountain. Ennobling means dignified. a grand feeling आ जाती है वहां पर, a dignified feeling that you are standing at the top of the mountain and you feel the great enriching. Rich means very grand feeling experience you will experience at that time. You bow down and make your obeisance to whichever god you worship. And when what did they do? They bow down. कहते हैं आलू वालिया, ऊपर जाने के बाद आप कुछ नहीं करने का मन करेगा. You will simply bow down. आप अपना सर झुका के and you will be thinking about the God whoever you are worshipping. Means आप जिस भगवान को पूजा करते हैं, you will be worshipping. You will feel like worshipping. What is the meaning of obeisance? Means show your obedience or submission. भगवान आपके चरण में हूं मैं. That is, I told you ना, spiritual feeling आ जाती है ऊपर जाने के बाद. Okay? I left on Everest a picture of Guru Nanak. Now, Ahluwalia was a Sikh. So he said when he climbed the Mount Everest, he left the picture, a small portrait of Guru Nanak. Rawat left a picture of goddess Durga. Rawat was another climber. उन्होंने क्या किया, ऊपर गॉडेस दुर्गा की एक पिक्चर फोटो वहां पर रखा. Fu Dorji left a relic of the Buddha. Fu Dorji, there was another climber, उसने क्या किया, he left a picture, a relic, यानी relic means a part of something, a remaining of his God. अपने भगवान का उन्होंने बुद्धा, who was Lord Buddha, उनका उन्होंने रखा. Edmund Hillary had buried a cross under a crane. What is the meaning of crane? A heap of rocks and stones in the snow. Edmund Hillary भी ऊपर चढ़ गए थे. And what did he do? He was a Christian, so he put a god, because वो उनको पूजा करते थे. He left the cross in the heap of rocks and stones. These are not symbols of conquest, but of reverence. What is the meaning of reverence? A great respect to the God who had, because he helped you to climb the mountains. Can you see? I have written here a reverence, a deep respect. Okay? Now can you see the people on the top of the mountain? See, it's written over here, the author and Fu Dorji on the summit of Mount Everest. Okay, it was a great feeling for them. Okay, the experience of having climbed to the summit changes you completely. Now he says that when you climb climb a peak of the world, your life, your thinking, your behavior, everything in you changes you completely. There is another summit. Now this is the physically they have climbed. There is another summit, and that is, it is within yourself, your willpower. It is in your mind. Each man carries within himself his own mountain peak. Means अब हर इंसान के अंदर ताकत होती है, हर इंसान के अंदर एक शक्ति होती है जिसके कारण वो हर काम कर पाता है. And that is only possible, and that is every man carries within himself, and that summit which is within himself is just like a mountain peak. It is, you have to climb, you have to be emotionally strong. He must climb it to reach to a fuller knowledge of himself. Whatever the person, आप जो भी काम कर रहे हो उसके लिए आपको क्या करना चाहिए? First of all, you should have the knowledge, you should have the power, you should have the power means willpower to climb any form of mountain peak that you want to climb. It is fearful and unscalable. डर तो लगता है भाई मेरा क्या होगा, मैं कर पाऊंगा कि नहीं, but you should climb, and it is also unscalable means it is nothing that you cannot do, you can do. It cannot be climbed by anyone else. That means आपको करना है तो आप ही को करना है, आपको कोई चढ़ाना है या पढ़ाना है. आज से I am telling you, I am teaching you, but ultimately who has to study, who has to try to understand? You are supposed to give the example. I can help you, but ultimately you have to climb your own mountain, your own mountain peak. You yourself have to do it. Understand? The physical act of climbing to the summit of a mountain means जो physical act था climb करने का, it is a physical, but it is a physical act, but outside, from outside it is a physical act. Outside is akin to the act of climbing the mountain which is within. Means along with the physical act, there is also one climbing, and that is which is inside you within. The effects of both the climbs are the same. आप चाहे वो physical climbing हो या फिर emotional or mental climbing हो, they are both the same. Whether the mountain you climb is physical or emotional and spiritual, the climb will certainly change you. Once you reach the top, you will become a new person. You will forget whatever hardships you have undergone. It teaches you much about the world and about yourself. When you reach the top, you will understand, you will come to know about the world and also about yourself, and you will become very strong. I venture to think that my experience as an exercise, sorry, I venture to think that my experience as an Everester has provided me with the inspiration to face life's ordeal resolutely. Ordeal means painful. See, all the life you're not going to be very happy. You have to undergo a lot of hardship. मेहनत तो बहुत करनी पड़ेगी हर चीज के लिए, चाहे पढ़ाई हो, क्लाइंबिंग अ माउंटेन हो, या फिर एवरीथिंग. इफ यू वांट टू बिकम अ डॉक्टर, इफ यू वांट टू बिकम एन इंजीनियर, देयर इज नथिंग where there is no hardship. You have to work hard. So he says, HPS Ahluwalia says that this climbing has provided him, me means him, with the inspiration to face life's hardship ordeal resolutely, means with great determination. Climbing the mountain was worthwhile experience. अब उनको क्या लग रहा है, क्यों माउंटेन चढ़े? So he was happy to have all this. It was a worthwhile experience. It was a very valuable experience. The conquest of the internal summit is equally worthwhile. और उसके साथ साथ उन्होंने जब चढ़ा, उसके साथ साथ उनके अंदर जो इंटरनल समिट था, इंटरनल समिट को जो उन्होंने पार किया, that was equally important, worthwhile. The internal summit are perhaps higher than Everest. Means Everest को आपको climb करना है, you should have internal summit. You should have that internal drive to reach the Everest. Okay, now this was written by HPS Ahluwalia. Hope you have understood the lesson, children.